Love is not always easy. Thank goodness you have these people that think they know, but they really have no reason to have any sort of value in their opinion whatsoever. It's the Love Doctors. Love Doctors, you are the Love Gurus. One of my wife's oldest friends was having an affair with a married man, and it isn't the first time she's done so. I hate that this woman is my wife's friend. I don't think she should be hanging out with people that are so comfortable cheating on their husbands. How do I explain to her that I don't think that that is someone that should be an influence on her without sounding like I'm talking to my daughter and not my wife?
I don't know if I can ever give in directions. I have a friend that did something as well, still with his wife, right? But they ended up working it out, and I can't. I plead the fifth. I cannot help with this because you could still figure it out and work, I guess. Would you have a conversation with the wife, your wife's friend, and just say, hey, you need to stop cheating?
I don't think it's his place, but you could just tell your wife. It bothers me that you hang out with her and she makes these decisions. However, I think you need to understand, yes, your wife's friend might be a bad person, but I don't think she's influencing your wife to do the same.
Yeah, probably not. Are there certain contexts that it might be weird if they're hanging out? Like if this woman is going on the prowl and they're like just the two of them going out like to bars and stuff. Okay, maybe you're putting yourself in a compromising situation. But if they're just kind of hanging out and going shopping or going to each other's houses or going out as a group of people, I think it's highly unlikely that whatever situation that she's finding herself in where she's cheating on her husband, that your wife's like along for the ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost like, I guess that makes sense too. She's almost like the friend she's the DD, right? Like
Sure.
Your wife's not going to cheat, but your wife's friend is going to cheat. So you're okay. You should be safe.
Fair enough. Love Doctors, you know the Love Gurus. I had a fling with a coworker a couple of times a few years ago. Ever since then, he's been very flirty with me in the office, trying to get me to sleep with him again. When he got married earlier this year, I thought that it would finally stop, but it hasn't. I'm wondering how I handle this. I don't really feel like I can go to HR because we did have a romantic relationship, and now that he's married, I feel weird about it. What do I do?
I think next time he does it, you say, you need to stop. You're married. And if you don't, I'm going to tell your wife everything.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if you would want to go to HR. I mean, HR makes the most sense, so that way it doesn't jeopardize your job. Just say, hey, here is the situation. Before he was married, we had this, encounter or whatever, and now it hasn't been going on. Now he's married, and he's still making the passes at me. So I would almost want to go to the HR just so that way you could save your job in case something comes up. The wife ends up finding out. Maybe he's probably cheating on her on somebody else with somebody else.
Yeah, with the one girl's friend.
Yeah,
One lady's friend.
with the one wife's friend. Yeah.
HR is not actually a bad move. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, like, listen, we had a romantic situation. We don't anymore. I would like him to stop talking to me like he liked to continue it. The fact that he's married really has nothing to do with it. You did something some years ago, and now you don't want to anymore.
Yeah. I guess you're married now, so you would have thought it would have stopped at that point.
I know, that's creepy, gross.
And finally, Love Doctors, you are the Love Gurus. Do I bother to step in and try to stop my daughter from doing something that my husband does not want her to do? Basically, she wants to be Spider-Man for Halloween. He seems to think that she should be Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel and is really pushing for her to be a female superhero. I think it's ridiculous to care one way or the other. She is 5 years old and can be whatever she wants to be. He's like, don't they have a Spider-Girl outfit? Why does she have to be Spider-Man? I don't really understand why it's such an issue. I'd maybe understand if we had a son that wanted to be a Disney princess, but really, a little girl wanting to be Spider-Man, is this even a real concern? I mean, I can't imagine anybody in this room would say that it is.
Yeah, no, I was going to say either way, even if it was your son who wanted to be a princess at 5 years old.
Whatever.
Let him be the princess. And same thing with your daughter. I would just say, hey, honey, she's going to be Spider-Man.
It's happening.
I mean, I think that's kind of cool. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to be, you can be mini Spider-Man. I'm going to be the taller Spider-Man, the adult Spider-Man.
I think it is ridiculous, especially my niece. She's 3. She's currently obsessed with Spider-Man.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have a picture of her
Oh,
this
she's
weekend.
hanging out with the Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, got her Spider-Man shirt on. They don't understand the concept of the genders. Oh, Spider-Man's a boy. I'm a girl. I can't do that. Who cares? It's a Halloween costume. You're dressing up. It's ridiculous. Just tell your husband he needs to grow up.
Isn't the whole point of Halloween is that people tend to like be somebody that they're not? Isn't that kind of the whole shtick anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can go to pretty much any Halloween gathering, regardless of ages, and you're going to find, adult men dress as women and women dress as men, and it's just it's Halloween. It always has been Halloween.
Yeah,
That's not a modern age thing. That's just what Halloween has always been.
Yeah, let her dress up as Spider-Man.
Someone said, tell your husband to shut up and let the kids wear whatever they want. That's how you give kids issues.